Authority meteorologist Ron Rose.
We are heading close to Christmas, and as we hit Christmas, I know we're all excited about Christmas around here. What I'm not excited about is the fact that we're going to spend the entire day in the freezer. So if you go outside, it's going to be really cold and with the wind out there. In fact, the high I'm calling for 26 degrees after a morning low in the teens. We have not been that cold, 26 for a high, since Valentine's Day this year. So we had a high then of 25 degrees. Ever since then, we've had temperatures warmer than what we're going to have this Christmas Day. So it's been a long time. It was last winter since we saw a temperature as low as what we're going to get in a couple of days. But today, it's not low at all. It didn't even start low. We started in the 40s as we take a look at our Evansville Hyundai Cam. Of course, that's a Deaconess Gateway. Traffic is moving right along. A lot of big trucks out there on this Wednesday as we approach midday. Looking to the west. Now we're looking to the southwest. Darker clouds in the distance. That's where the front is going to be moving in later on tonight, coming in from the west, as most weather systems do in this part of the country, all across the country, really. Our Heads Construction Tower cam shot also looking out toward the northwest and west, and you can see the darker clouds in the horizon. Got a few breaks out there, but we see most of the sunshine we're going to see today. Beautiful sunrise, and I'll show it to you coming up here in a little bit. That's our Kincaid camera. It's got the shakes downtown Owensboro at the Hampton Inn because of the wind is really kicking in. We've got sustained winds of better than 20 miles an hour in a lot of places. Not in Evansville, but pretty close, 17 miles an hour. There's our 55-degree temperature. I mean, that's 13 degrees above the average high for the 23rd day of December. Let's check it out. How low can we go temperature-wise? 52 is as low as I see. That's all right, isn't it? 52 in Fairfield, 53 in Princeton, 54 in Jasper, 55 in Santa Claus, 56 in Owensboro, 57 degrees in Fordsville, 58 in Tell City, 59, don't see a 59 out there, but 58, nice and warm, isn't it, for this time of the year? Wind speed-wise, look at all the 20s on the board. 24 miles an hour in Flora and also Vincennes to go along with that 26-mile-per-hour wind in Jasper at the top of the hour. 21 Henderson, 21 Owensboro, 20 in both Dixon and Morganfield, as well as Madisonville, too, checking in with a 20-mile-per-hour wind sustained. And again, gusts better than 30 miles an hour. Not quite wind advisory criteria, but pretty close to that. Wind chill-wise, we really don't have, once you get over 50, you don't really have to worry about a wind chill. Check this out, sunrise this morning from James Herman at the Evansville Athletic Club. And I love that because that sky, you call it an interesting sky, I'd say, and even more interesting as it reflects off the water there at the club. And you can see, I mean, those trees silhouette up against that sky look pretty cool, and especially as they're reflected, too, to go along with that sunrise. So, James, thank you so much for sending that picture my way. And Connie Howerton, she's out every day around this daybreak time. We call them the daybreak dogs, and she likes to walk her dogs, and she gets great shots of the morning sky. That's a good one right there, too. Looking toward downtown Evansville from Wrights Hill. Nice vantage point there. Connie, thank you so much for that beautiful Evansville sunrise. So, and I got another Evansville sunrise to show you coming up here in a second. We've got some light rain working its way toward the Wabash, a little moderate rain too, now starting to move into the tri-state from the southwest. Harrisburg catching a little moderate shower as they truck in from the west. We had one little batch of rain, kind of a little line, thin line of rain, move through earlier. You can see the line kind of developing a little bit more down to the south, east of town. And now we're seeing this next batch of rain, a little bigger batch too. And we're seeing the lines kind of forming out ahead of the strong low pressure system, which is moving in. Pretty cool shot right there from our regional view. Let's go ahead and take a look at what's spearheading the drive. This area of low pressure, it's a strong one too, working its way toward the Great Lakes. So it's going to be driving in some really cold air, the coldest air we've seen since last winter. Future tracker showing more clouds stacking up and really not a lot of breaks from here on out. A few showers kind of popping in. Better chance for rain comes later on tonight. Line right along the cold front. Here we are at 6:30, so a couple of hours after the sun goes down. You can see that line kind of trucking across the Wabash into the Evansville Metro, and that's going to be around 9 o'clock tonight, and then that line's going to continue to work its way through the tri-state before midnight. It's a pretty narrow line, but it is going to be some fairly heavy rain. On the back side of this rain, I do expect to see a changeover to snow. I don't think it's going to be a clean changeover. I think we'll see a little freezing rain and perhaps a little sleet out there too, unfortunately, but that's why a lot of us sleep. I mean, it's the middle of the night, and by really tomorrow morning early, we're going to be seeing a little bit of snow out there, but basically just some flurries to deal with for our Christmas Eve. A lot colder, still plenty windy out there too tomorrow, so it's going to be kind of a tough day to take on Christmas Eve. So if you have any last minute shopping trips to make outside, I would make them today. And you can see as we kind of work our way into Christmas Day, we still have a chance for a few flurries on Christmas, although I think we'll see a lot more sunshine on Christmas Day than we see on Christmas Eve, although we'll see some sunshine tomorrow too. Rainfall amounts anywhere from about 1/4 of an inch to 3/4 of an inch, most of us falling in that 1/2 inch range, or at least right around there. As we take a look at snowfall, Our future track is indicating maybe some minor amounts of snow in some of our eastern counties, really east of 41. We might see some minor accumulations. It's certainly going to be cold enough to hold what little falls. I think the better chance for a heavier snow is going to be to the east as that system continues to truck toward the Appalachians. High today is going to be in the upper 50s, so nice and mild for this December 23rd. Plenty windy though, and that's what is helping to drive the temperature up there. That south wind at 20 to 30 miles an hour, and then you of course have the scattered showers to deal with too, and more of those as we go through the rest of the day, and especially this evening with that line that's going to be moving in. Still plenty windy for Thursday and Friday for Christmas Eve and Christmas Day. Look at the temperatures though. We don't thaw out tomorrow or Christmas. 31 and 26 for highs. A morning low on Christmas Day of 14. That doesn't factor in the wind. We're going to have wind chills in single digits. We do warm back up though, Angie, into the 40s and even a 50-degree temperature on Sunday. Okay. So we're not in the ice box for long, right?
Okay. Oh, this is gorgeous. Gorgeous.
This is our Fifth Third Bank camera there. It's Zimmer Funeral Home camera looking out toward the east. And what a beautiful sky it was this morning. Great start to this day, no doubt about that.
Great start to this day and this holiday coming up. We'll be back with more Lifestyles. Stay with us.